Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to study the binomial distribution. So the probability density function p of x for the binomial distribution is given by ncx into p power of x into q power of n minus x, and here this formula is very important, that is p plus q is equals to 1, where p of x is the probability density function. Mean mu is equals to np for the binomial distribution, and variance v is equals to npq. Standard deviation sigma is equals to square root of variance, which is equals to square root of npq. So here we have a first problem for the binomial distribution. The problem is x is a binomially distributed random variable. So here they have clearly mentioned that this problem is a binomial distribution problem. Random variable if mean and variance of x are 2 and 3 by 2. So here in this problem they have given mean and variance of the random variable x as 2 and 3 by 2 respectively. Find the distribution function and the binomial distribution. So first we are going to find the distribution function. So here in the data they have given mean is equals to np, which is equals to 2, and variance is equals to npq. So the formula for variance for the binomial distribution is npq. So variance is given by 3 by 2. So here you can see mean np is 2. So you can substitute the value of np over here, that is 2, and q will be as it is, which is equals to 3 by 2. So from this q is equals to 3 by 4. So take this 2 to other side, so that you will be having q is equals to 3 by 4. So you know the value of q now. To find the value of p, you can use this formula, that is p plus q is equals to 1. From this p is equals to 1 minus q. So p is equals to 1 minus, substitute the value of q as 3 by 4. So the value of p is given by 1 by 4. Since mean np is equals to 2, so from this you can find the value of n. Before that, substitute the value of p as 1 by 4. That is n into 1 by 4 is equals to 2. So from this your n value is equals to 8. So now the distribution function p of x is equals to ncx into p power of x into q power of n minus x. So substitute the value of n as 8. And you can substitute the value of p and q also, that is the value of p is given by 1 by 4 and the value of q is also given by 3 by 4. So after substituting n, p and q values, you will get your p of x, that is the distribution function as 8cx into 1 by 4 to the power of x into 3 by 4 to the power of 8 minus x. So now to find the binomial distribution, so these are the values of x. So you can see here, since n is equals to 8, so you have to take all the values starting from 0 till 8 here. Here you can see till 8, starting from 0 to 8. So here you have all the values of x. So to find the binomial distribution, that is p of x, to find your p of x, so in this formula substitute the values of x. These are the values of x. Substitute x as 0 and then 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you are going to get these values. So this table is nothing but your binomial distribution. So here we have a next problem. A dice is thrown 8 times. Find the probability that 3 falls exactly 2 times, at least once, and at most 7 times. So here I repeat the problem. A dice is thrown 8 times, so that n is equals to 8 in the given problem. So we have to find the probability that 3 falls, the number 3 falls exactly 2 times. Exactly 2 times means we have to find probability of x is equals to 2. That is, since exactly 2 times, so you can use this inequality, that is equal to 2. So at least once means, so at least minimum it should be once. It can be more than that also. So that you have to use the inequality greater than or equals to 1. At most 7 times. At most in the sense maximum 7 times, not more than that. So that you have to use this inequality, that is less than or equals to symbol. So that is, in this case you have to find probability of x less than or equals to 7. So next here we have a solution. So here a dice is thrown totally 8 times. So your n is equals to 8. So since n is very small, so you have to go for the binomial distribution. So here let us find what is our p for the given problem. So here we have to find probability of getting the number 3. So is equals to, so here in the dice you will be having 6 faces. So out of 6, the number 3 will get only once for a one trial. So P will be equals to 1 by 6. That is, out of 6 faces, the probability that exactly 3 will get for a single throw will be once. So your P will be equals to 1 by 6. So we know the formula, Q is equals to 1 minus P. Substitute the value of P as 1 by 6. So 1 minus 1 by 6 will be equals to 5 by 6. So the value of Q is given by 5 by 6. So here you know this is the probability density function for the binomial distribution. Here substitute the value of n as 8, P as 1 by 6 and Q as 5 by 6. So this will be the probability density function. So now we have a first case, that is we have to find what is probability of x is equals to 2. So substitute the value of x as 2 in this formula. So you are going to get the answer as 0.2605. So next we need to find what is probability of x greater than or equals to 1. That is at least once. What is the probability that 3 falls at least once? So it should be at least minimum once. It can be more than that also. So that you have to use the inequality greater than or equals to symbol. So here you can see n is equals to 8. Starting from 1, you have to take all the numbers. That is probability of x is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to end it at 8 because maximum number of throws for this particular problem is 8. So substitute the values of x as 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 8 in your P of x. So that and after adding all those values you are going to get the answer as 0.7674. So next we have a third case, so that we have to find probability of getting 3 at most 7 times. At most means maximum 7 times, that's it. So take the numbers starting from 0 up to 7, that is probability of x is equals to 0 plus probability of x is equals to 1, probability of x is equals to 2. So up to 7, substitute the values of x as 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So you are going to get the answer as, after adding all those values you will be having answer as 1. Or this can also be calculated like this, that is probability of x less than or equals to 7 is equals to 1 minus. So you have to write the contradiction for this function. That is in such a way that when you are writing an inequality, in this inequality this inequality should not contain 7 and the numbers below the 7. That is nothing but the contradiction for this function, that is 1 minus probability of x greater than 7, in the sense you should take only the one number, that is 8, because n is equals to 8. The maximum number of throws will be 8. Greater than 7 in the sense we have only one value, that is 1 minus probability of x is equals to 8. So substitute the value of x as 8 in your P of x in this formula. So you will be getting answer as 0. So 1 minus 0 will be equals to 1. So next we have a next problem. So a problem says that probability that pens manufactured by 2 factory is defective is 0.1. So here in this problem the probability of success will be the defective pens and they have given it as 0.1. That is your P will be equals to 0.1. Of 12 such pens are manufactured. So here total number of pens will be 12. So your n will be equals to 12. So what is the probability that exactly 2 are defective? At least 2 are defective. None of them are defective. So here this is the given data. N is 12. Your P value will be equals to 0.1. So you can find the value of Q by using the formula of P plus Q is equals to 1. From that your Q will be equals to 1 minus P. Substitute the value of P, that is 1 minus 0.1. So you will get the answer as 0.9. And this is the probability density function P of x for the binomial distribution. So here since n is equals to 12, it's a very small number. So you have to use the binomial distribution. So ncx into p power of x into q power of n minus x. Substitute the value of n as 12, the value of p as 0.1 and the value of q as 0.9. So this will be now your p of x. So first we have to find what is the probability that exactly 2 pens are defective. It means probability of x is equals to 2 is given by, substitute the value of x as 2 in this formula. So you will be getting an answer as 0.2301. So next we have to find what is the probability that at least 2 are defective. So it can be at least 2 or at least in the sense minimum 2 or more than that also. So you have to use the inequality greater than or equals to 2, so that the probability of x greater than or equals to 2, in the sense starting from 2 you have to take all the values up to 12, because your n is 12, the maximum number of pens is 12. So substitute the value of x as 2, 3, 4 up to 12. So you are going to get and add all the values. You will be having an answer as 0.3410. So next we have to find what is the probability of getting defective pens, that is none of them are defective, that is no pens are defective. So no pens in the sense probability of x is equals to 0, that is no pens are defective. So you have to take x as 0, substitute the value of x as 0 in this p of x, that is in this binomial probability density function. So you are going to get answer as 0.2824.